Hello, bestie. It's Sue Coco, your Divine Oracle. How are you? I hope you're doing so well. Let's call in the deities, the angels, all that dwell in the light to bless this reading and, deliver a message that calls on us to reach our higher selves. All right. I'm going to pull just some card. Ooh, there's one card upside down. Oh, that's like the little front-facing card that was like nothing. All right. So let's see. What are the energies here? What do they want you to focus on? What do they want you to know? I'm setting the intention right off the bat that if you're seeing this video, there's a reason for it. The algorithm, whatever it could be, out of all the people on this platform, this video found you. So there's something you need to hear in it. There's a message here that is trying to find you, very interestingly enough. And just take what resonates. If it doesn't, leave it. But there is something here that you need to hear or you need to know. There's something that's coming in for you. All right. Let me just take 2 cards. Okay. And then we'll go with that. All right, so first card we are getting is Reframe, a beautiful healing green. This is happening for me, not to me. That's something, if you've been on my channel, I've said before, is this is happening for you, not to you. So there's a reframing going on. You could be seeing things in a new light or trying to see things in a different perspective, in a different way. And ease, I'm really feeling an expansive energy. Ease, it's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It is easy for me to receive. Just saying it 3 times on there. All right, so you're getting the energy of reframe and ease, but it's very interesting because it's saying like easy for me to receive, and it's a gift you're receiving in this one. So it's like very interesting how they're kind of like connecting and tying into each other. Ooh, that feels very profound in a way. All right. What I'm really picking up on is this energy of letting go. I literally feel as if a burden has been taken off of my shoulders. So for the collective that's watching this, you're undergoing unburdening right now. There's a lot, I just feel like it could be self-imposed expectations or even like this idea of a timeline. If you're seeing this, I want you to know there's a message really coming forward of like time is an illusion, the timeline. You know how some of us make like, oh, I want to be this old when I'm going to get, like first comes love, then comes like I want to be married and have kids and da-da-da. And my life is going to be like this, and I'm going to go here and I'm going to do that. I'm going to be the CEO of this. It's like throwing away the timeline. And now you're in a position where like you have gratitude for the path that you have been on. And like on the other side of the coin, because of that, you're in a energy of receiving. It's almost like very funny. I'm hearing like everything can change in a year, where it's like you could have felt. This is a previous energy of like being left behind, of being a late bloomer, of like, oh, I should be further along than I am. But I'm strongly hearing everything can change within a year. This is going to be a very profound year for you, or where you are now to where you're going to be in a year from watching this video. Timeless reading. So if you're watching this real time, great. If this finds you and you see this, you're going to be in a very different position a year from when you watch this. There's going to be a lot of growth and there's going to be a lot of progress. I'm seeing the 3 of Pentacles, which is about upgrade, about a rise in status. Oh, we're getting Knight of Wands and 8 of Coins. All right. What is the 8 of Pentacles? Oh, your work. Okay. Knight of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. There is an energy of like, there's hard work, but it's fueling your fire to keep moving forward. There is difficult, you are not somebody to shy away from difficult work. And I don't think that's ever been your problem. And that might be a thing of like, I should be further along because you've been doing the hard work, but there's an energy here like, why did I always get unlucky breaks? Or why did so-and-so get a promotion over, you know what I mean? There's an energy here of like, almost as if everybody else has gotten a lucky break and you haven't. And it's very clearly hearing, it's like you have been hidden purposely. It was not your time. Everything's happening in divine timing right now. But like what I'm feeling, it's like, you know, like whenever I see like Logan and Jake Paul, it's like monsters. You know what I mean? Like they got fame and money and wealth way too early, and it just like brought out the worst in their human nature. And where they are now is like, yes, they've got wealth and they've got fame, but what does that mean if you don't have integrity? If you're literally the laughing stock of the world, if you know what I mean, you walk into a room and there's like so much scorn, there's a lot of, you know what I mean, like people look at you with disdain. What does all the money and the wealth in the world mean? Versus you're somebody who like is like what is the difference versus, you know what I mean? You walk into a room of people you love and they're happy to see you. Versus you walk into a room of people you love and they're just like, hey, can you pull out your checkbook? I want this. Like they see you and they're like, before they're not happy. They're happy to see you because they want something. Versus they're happy to see you because they're happy to see you. You know what I mean? That is the energy there. All right. Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Yeah. Okay, this is an energy here. Funny that ties in with this meaning, where your trials and tribulations, your hardship and the times of struggle you've been through really kind of like separated the chaff from the wheat. I don't know. The seed from the chaff, or whatever that saying is, where it's like, the people who were there to benefit for themselves, like they would be there to get something from you, you are able to sniff them out. You're able to be like, okay, great, I see you. Versus the people who are there when you're in like the struggle and the whatever, like, again, there's a very strong family energy coming here, or the people you see as family, or the people in your close circle, community, your community. There's an energy here of you receiving, and with that reception, being very, very discerning of who you share your blessings with. That's coming through very strongly. But you're somebody with a really, really good head on your shoulders. Your struggle has made you very, very discerning. I really do strongly feel, trust yourself. Like, I would trust you, bestie. The energy that I'm feeling, it's like, you're somebody who's like you've been through it. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's hard to get got when they already got you and you learn the lesson, right? So it's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And you've learned from all of the lessons that it's like, okay, I see the way you move, and I know a snake when I see one. But no one's pulling a fast one on you anytime soon, and you're so much more eager, like, to be vocal about it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Which is really interesting, because look at the red in both of these. But like, I am not getting negative energy. So people who know the tarot, the Tower is a moment your whole life changes. But the Lovers, we're in the Tower and the Lovers. And look, the red in both cards and the blue in both cards, they're like connected. Okay, so positive energy. I'm not getting anything like, oh my god, because usually if I get the Tower and like the Ten of Swords, that's when you know trouble's coming. Three of Swords. We're getting the Lovers and the Tower. This just could mean for those wanting it in the collect. If you do not want love and romance, you do not have to take this. For those of you wanting your kingdom spouse, that you want your twin flame, that you want your significant other, your partner, there's an energy here of it coming out of nowhere and changing your entire life. This could be very much like everything click. It's just like where were you hiding? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm hearing. It's like, where have you been hiding? And it's like, you could have just been doing this preparation, or you've been hidden. That it could be for, this is very specifically, for some of you that are like, I have felt hidden in my life. You could have felt like everybody around you has been getting married. Why haven't my relationships worked out? This is why. Because you deserve so much better than, you know what I mean, what was being offered. You were at a buffet, honey, but the food was rancid. And now they brought out, ooh, wait, actually, don't eat any of that. We got a new chef in, and he bring out all this fresh stuff. Though this is all yours for the choosing. That's the energy here. Okay. So, I'm going to do 3 cards. We'll see. Being called to do like a very, like, past, present, future, but like what's coming in from the past, what are you carrying forward? Present and future. Okay. No, there's 2 cards coming in for your future. We'll get clarity if we need it. So, the past energy that's coming forward is, despite it all, you have always been like somebody who is giving back. That you are able to help those in need. That you are somebody who is constantly like, no matter how hard you had it, you had compassion because you were like, somebody has it worse. There's an energy here of you still, ooh, my dinosaur's nodding. I have this little dinosaur. This one is from Jurassic Park, and she was just like nodding. So I'm like, okay, that's a confirmation, because she's very unbalanced, but when she's on the table, she'll nod, and I'll be like, okay, I'm on to something. You have always like looked out for the little guy. There's an energy here of like that karma is gonna be repaid. Of you not like, there's an energy here like you don't take advantage of like somebody in need, right? There's this energy here of, if you can help, you do. I'm not saying you're out here being Mother Teresa, but it's like there are times when your heartstrings have been pulled towards compassion, and you've helped how you can. I'm not saying it's like every single time, you know what I mean? Like, you're not here, your destiny is not here to save the world from itself and to solve everybody's problems. But if you can ease the burden of like somebody, you do. It's like you are operating, you're moving in a way that doesn't harm anybody else. You live peacefully, and you live well, but like in a good way. Like, you live with a pure heart. Even though, like, you know what I mean? Like, you've been through your ups and downs. You've had your troubles. You've had struggle. But you still remained a good person. And that is like the karma that is protecting you. That the good deeds that you have done, they're coming back to you. It's like you have seen this, the small. So what I mean by that is, there could be people, or like there could have been situations, you know what I mean? Like, where it just feels as if the person that you helped, they felt invisible, or they felt as if their pain wasn't viewed in the world, and then you helped them in some way. Or you even recognized, or you were able to like lessen their burden. And it's almost as if like it felt like they felt that they had been forgotten by everybody, but you were able to help them. And it's like this really strongly. It's like, the important thing was God saw it. If you felt like, I really do feel as if the people that you've helped, or the people that you've been helping, like the situations you've been helping on, it feels as if like the person that you helped very much felt as if like nobody was there to help them, and you came through, and you were like such a guardian angel, something like, it was such a blessing. You were such a blessing in their life that you saw them and you helped them when everybody else kind of walked by and ignored them. But just know, you being in alignment, like, you didn't do any of this with expectation of, I'm gonna help. It's like, or of expectation of a reward. You did this with just being like, you were just compelled to help because that's just who you are. But just know that God, the angels, the deities of the light, they all saw what you did. And it's like, okay, like, this is somebody worthy of good. Like, we witnessed. And this is bringing forth new opportunities, new blessings, new abundance, brand new growth. The Ace of Coins. So there is an energy. This could even be like, again, new relationship we saw. But it is a gift being given and almost feels as if it's like from heaven down to you. So that is beautiful energy, and it's like growth. It's something that's going to compound as it comes to you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I do get why I got 2 cards here. So let's break it up. For some of you, we got the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So for some of you, my romantics here who are, you're wanting love in the partner and all of that, love is coming in. A complete change. You are meeting your person. There is new love, new romance, something beautiful. You're in a place right now. It's very funny because it's like, it is love, but without like desperation. Okay. Very, very specific. For the collective that is resonating with this 2 of Cups, that it's like, this is a love reading for you. This is like, okay, there's some new romance coming your way. There's an energy here of like you necessarily your previous relationships never working out, and it's because like you maybe you chose them over yourself, and now you're in a brand new phase where you're just like, I choose me first. Like you're in a position now to choose to honor yourself, and you're not going to put up with any less. And that is why this love is coming to you. And it's like, I always say this, our partners are a reflection of ourselves. We only allow those to love us the way we feel comfortable being loved. So the people, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you see somebody and they're just like a terrible narcissistic person, and they have like the nicest partner, and it's very much like a reflection of who they are as people. The narcissist feels they deserve all the love in the world, versus the person giving the love is like, they feel, you know what I mean? They feel as if, the breadcrumbs they get from the narcissist are a feast, and they're grateful to get those little breadcrumbs, and they are willing to give everything of themselves to somebody who doesn't even bat an eye, for them. So my little dinosaur's nodding. So there's an energy here of you. I'm not saying you're going to become a narcissist. I'm just saying you're finally ready to, like, you know what I mean? Sit on the throne and receive the love you deserve, because you're not going to put up with anything less. And it's not even like anything about like being a tyrant or something like that, where it's like your love is so pure and it's like fresh water straight from the source. And it's like, you're only willing to give it to those who deserve it. You're not out here trying to, you know what I mean, water everybody's garden. It's like, this is precious. You're only, like, the way I see it, it's like that internal world of like your inner garden. You're only going to share that with somebody who deserves it. And you're not like allowing people to come through and trample your treasures. So that is where you're at now. The other collective. So sorry about everybody who was sitting here through the romance reading. Again, we're getting the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Cups. I heard 3. Okay, so the number 3 is going to be very important for collective. The number 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. There's an energy here of new opportunities, new growth. This could be for those of you that are like cultivating a business or a new career or some sort of financial gain. This is the culmination of the work becoming and maturing into something new. Your business taking off, your social media following blowing up. The rewards that you are after coming into fruition. It's very much like lottery payout. I'm hearing the casino machine, the ding, 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 ding. Like, when you hit the jackpot energy. So, take everything, take what resonates. Let's say thank you to the deities, to the angels for being here with us. I love you so much, bestie. And until next time, bye.